Did like 24 assists tonight. It's the kind of ball movement with a new group you probably would not expect that much.
No, and probably did a little too much in the second quarter. We had some big time turnovers in the second quarter, trying to force some passes that weren't there. I thought we cleaned that up in the second half. And again, getting familiarity with new guys, old guys. But that's the type of ball movement we got to have. We took their best blow. They came at us. We sustained it with our defensive effort. And I just like the way we approached the game.
You did get a bunch of stops late in the last 2 minutes, I guess, a turnover, and that's the kind of winning time plays you hadn't been making.
Yes, that's exactly right. Down the stretch when teams are making a run at you, we got some stops. But again, DeMar made some big plays down the stretch, and he's kind of going to be the closer, one of the closers at the end of the game. And we kind of had him in that role tonight, and he got to the free throw line, made some buckets. Terrence Ross had a big night. He hit a big three that really tied at us, kind of, stopped the flow a little bit. I think it was 100-98, and his big three in the corner was huge.
That came off an extra pass as well, right?
Exactly. The extra pass, zing pass to the weak side corner, and that's where we got to play, Doug, because we're not going to beat anybody with, stellar one-on-one play each and every night, and we got to help each other with the screen and trust the pass.
You were kind of hesitant to annoy Terrence, the permanent starter, the other night. Performances like this.
Well, still, he's got to keep it going. We got a lot of people. John Salmons is a veteran guy. We still got Landry and Julian there. He's got to continue it. That's his biggest challenge as a young player in this league is to stay hungry, stay driven, stay consistent. Again, like we just told him a few minutes ago, you got tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, so you got the Bulls tomorrow night. So. Again, consistency is what he's fighting for. He's a talented young man, but he's fighting consistency. And, he's been consistent in the last couple of games.
17, 18, 19 minutes for the new players. What do you think of those three?
Oh, again, they're learning. They're learning the system. He's kind of learning to play with each other. I think Grievous tried to make some passes into JV where he's got to get it up high. And JV, just learning where guys want the ball, I think is huge. I thought Grievous came in the second half relaxed. I thought they were a little tight, playing tonight for the first time, which is very understandable. But I think I like what I saw, and going forward, I think they're going to mix in quite well.
Before the game, you mentioned that you might be a little hesitant to use both point guards at the same time. What did you like about that lineup?
Well, I did because Grievous made a couple of shots. I mean, that was huge, and Terrence was struggling a little bit, being fatigued and everything, so we need another ball handler. They were pressing, and so I thought having another ball handler in there would help us some. But, again, I wanted to go down the stretch with our guys who were here that knew each other and kind of knew what we were doing offensively and defensively, so to speak. So that helped us a lot. But, again, having him in there as another ball handler against their press was big.
Think you'd be more inclined to go to that lineup?
I don't know. We'll see. If Terrence Ross stays consistent, we won't have to. Again, we still have Bike still there. You still have Julian Stone there if we need those guys. But I like that just because Grievous was in the game and sweating and in the floor of the game, and they were trying to press to come back.
Kyle with 11 assists and just 1 turnover seems to be the way he's been playing lately. What's
huge? Very unselfish. Very unselfish. Was a leader out there on the floor, and that's what we need from him. That leadership, he didn't get frustrated because he couldn't get some shots to go down. He normally makes those threes he took. He'd been knocking those shots down, but he didn't let that affect the rest of his game. He still got the ball where it needed to go, and that was huge.
Talk to manager years so you see that when he comes off, you're totally
I tell you what, I was trying to hurry him, get him back in. I need to get him a little blow, so I got Pat in there at the end. But he's playing huge. Another double-double from him. Just defensive effort, protecting the rim. Our rim protection really hurts when he's out of the game. He really works hard on the verticality and does a great job of doing that. And he got called on a couple that I've got to watch on film, but he does a great job of verticality and really did a good job of protecting the rim.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.